Hey everyone, this is Janine, aka Miss B, coming to you with a budgeting video and also 2 weeks worth of questions from the Budgeting Holiday Sip and Chat since I am behind schedule. So how is everyone doing today so far? I hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing okay, thanks. Low energy today, but I'm gonna make it do what it do. I have no choice. Anywho, let's get to it. First, let me get to my drink for the day. So I have a sparkling cranberry orange spice drink by Easy, and I love these. This was a holiday pack that they had. So it had this cranberry orange spice. They have pomegranate and they have apple. So the apple is my favorite, and this one is my second favorite out the bunch. I do like pomegranate, but that one wasn't, I don't know, something about that pomegranate wasn't satisfying like the other ones. And look at me making a mess. Anywho, let us, it's a good thing I had this paper right here. Let us get to it. So the first question is, have you decorated yet? Did you have help, and how was that? I have not decorated. Probably not going to. My holidays are pretty just like regular, so I don't get into too much because it's just my mother and I and a few other family members when they are available to visit or vice versa. So that's it with that. So no decorating for me. Next question, do you have a prayer request? I do. I have to have major surgery done soon. I've actually been holding it off because there's a few pre-tests that I have to run, and I also want to visit a few other doctors just to get a few more opinions since it's such a major surgery. So I'm not sure when I will schedule that surgery. I actually had it scheduled for January of this year, and I canceled it because I wasn't ready. I honestly felt rushed, and I didn't like that feeling. So I'm freaking out about even the thought of it. But yes, if you could keep me in your prayers about that, I would appreciate it. Next question is, how do you prepare for the holidays? I just go with the flow. My mother and I, we just do what we do. Everything is just kind of like what we're in the mood for, like as far as what we prepare for a holiday dinner and breakfast. There's a few things that is like a tradition that we usually do or prepare as far as foods and drinks are concerned. But as far as everything else, we just go with the flow, whatever we're in the mood to do. So that's how it is. And I'm just knocking stuff and shaking things, so sorry about that. And so those were the three questions, the first three that I'm answering for the Budgeting Holiday Sip and Chat. Okay, so let's get into this budgeting. Let me take a sip actually of this. Alrighty, so this is the paycheck that I received from my school. So I received a financial aid refund. This one was much higher than what I'm used to. I even had to make sure that it wasn't a mistake. That's how thrown off I was about the whole thing, but I'm thankful for it. So this particular check was $5,071. So what I usually do with my stipends or financial aid refunds, or however you want to call them, I usually just been paying bills with them, honestly. But this time around with this larger check, I figured, okay, let me be smart about this. I mean, it was smart to pay bills that needed to be paid, so at least it was going towards debt, if you will. This particular check, I figured I'll just switch things up differently. So I had opened up a checking and a savings account. I did this a few weeks ago. So what I did was I deposited the check into that particular account, and I see that I now owe Navient payments for my private student loan, and I don't know, maybe I'm thrown off. I thought that I had an in-school deferment, so I was kind of surprised that they even sent me an invoice asking for payments starting this month again, when I haven't heard from them the whole time I've been in school. But anywho, I did call them and I didn't get a clear answer, but what I did was that particular payment rounded up is $94. So I sent them $200 because I'm supposed to, I haven't been paying on my student loans for the past year. I've just been putting money towards everything else, other debt, I should say. So it was time for me, or it is time for me, to start paying back slowly but surely, because my loans are high, and I see that they tacked on like an additional like $14,000. I'm like, what is this $14,000? Is this interest? What is it? I have to investigate that, because that was a jump of $14,000 over the space of a month. So that's odd to me. But so I paid $200 to that private student loan that had the $94 due. So I paid that over. Then I took $1,200 and I paid my other 4 loans. And so it's 4 other loans through 8 Advantage. So I put $300 towards each of the 4 loans, totaling the $1,200. So that's $1,400 in student loans that I paid for this month, because the check actually cleared, the check was dated November 30th, and it cleared a few days afterwards. So for this month so far, like I mentioned, I paid $1,400. I did draft or withdraw $75, and that was part of the savings challenge that I did a few videos ago. I put 100, not 100, I took $1,000 and I transferred it over to my other savings account, a higher yield savings account. So that is what I will have as my emergency funds. So now my emergency funds is fully funded, because I did start a savings challenge to save $1,000, and hey, I'm there now. So that is fully funded for now, the emergency funds. I will eventually work on building towards increasing that emergency fund amount, but that's there. And then I have $2,500 that I'm holding in the savings account. So that particular checking and savings that I deposited the check in is what I will have as like my school account. And so I still have to purchase my books and materials for my class that's coming up, that's starting next month. So that's that. So I didn't quite zero it out, but I'm holding the 25 in the savings, let it gain interest. I will be putting, I was figuring possibly $300 to $350 towards student loans every month. So we'll be coming out of this account, and I do get these refunds every 2 months. So every time I get those checks, I'll just be putting it in here and paying down towards my student loan debt with that. So that is my thought process and my budgeting for this particular check. Okay, so next is the next set of questions. I was gonna do 2 separate videos, but I figured no, let me just pop it in one because yeah, the way my time management is set up. So what's your holiday wish list? Holiday wish list, just the basics. I just want to be happy or continue to be happy, continue to be as healthy as possible, or, and take that on to the new year, Lord willing. So, and then I wish the same for my family and friends and everyone, for everyone to be well and healthy and in great spirits. And that's pretty much my wish list. I'm a simple gal. Okay, so the next question is, can you sing, sang, or neither? I used to be able to sing when I was younger. I had some issues with an old job. It was crazy. Quick story time. I had a customer service job that I had for years, and I ended up losing my voice. I completely lost my speaking voice. I had to go out on disability, had to learn how to speak again. So that is why my voice is the way it is now. My voice is not, and I'm sure y'all could tell, my speaking voice is not strong. It's kind of shaky. This is not my original speaking voice, unfortunately. So with losing my voice and learning how to speak again, I lost my ability to sing like as well as I used to. I can't even hit the same notes. So right now I could just kind of sing. Went from singing to kind of singing. I sing in the privacy of my home. And that's about it, because I'm very self-conscious about losing my singing voice, because I've been in the studio the whole nine. So I used to be able to sing a little tune. So let me just go to this next paycheck, and then I'll go to the last question. So this paycheck is my regular working paycheck. I got paid on Friday, the 9th of December. So far I haven't done much or paid much. Got paid $13.91, and I set aside half of my mortgage. I did pay my HOA and my water bill, so they go together technically. So that has been paid. So that's $250. The mortgage that I set aside is $525, and then some of my subscriptions came out, like Hulu and what was the other one? Was it Apple? I think it's Apple, but some of my subscriptions came out, so that's $30. And then I had $145 budgeted for groceries, and I spent $132 so far, so that should hold me off until the next paycheck. And then I've been meaning to order certain items for the longest time, and I did that. It technically wasn't part of my budget, but it's not that bad, because I had purchased some items from Amazon some weeks ago, and they're nothing like how it appeared. So I returned them to the UPS store, so I'm waiting for that refund to hit. So that refund will actually cover this $80 that I spent for these Christmas gifts. So I'm probably waiting for a refund of like maybe $120, so that will even everything out. So that's what I have so far as my paycheck, this latest paycheck. And then the last question is, it's not a question, it's a challenge. Sing the 12 days of Christmas backwards. And I'm going to actually, girl, I'm gonna pass on that. Yeah, I'm not trying to play myself over yeah, no, I ain't gonna do it. Sorry. Like I said, you know, my singing voice isn't the way it used to be, and I'm very self-conscious about it, and I'm not trying to embarrass myself with that. So unfortunately, I'll have to pass. But anyway, thank you everyone for tuning into today's video, and I hope it wasn't as I feel like this video was all over the place. I'm tired, y'all. I feel delusional. Anywho, thank you again for tuning in. Thank you everyone for your love and support. I appreciate all of you. Love all of you. Again, if you have not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Hit the like button, comment, let me know how your day is going. You know, are you participating in the Budgeting Holidays Sip and Chat? I've been trying to catch up with as many videos as I can when I can. And are y'all up for that singing challenge, y'all? Anyway, have a good one. Peace out.